My headphones. Oh, I'm moving things around. Oh no. Getting myself all set up. Always a mess. Always a mess. I am a little late. I think I put 8:05. I am late by 2 minutes. Usually I'm pretty prompt. Live now. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Hi, Rodney. How are you? How is everything? Hi, Lindsay. I was not at D23. This year I think because I was so busy with school and everything, I didn't even know when they posted tickets. So, no, I was not. I was really sad about it though. The FOMO was really real. A lot of my friends were there, so I kind of lived through them. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Any thoughts on the Snow White trailer you saw? Did I see a trailer? Oh, I did see the trailer. I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, I go in open minded to all of the live action films, and Snow White, like all of the recently announced movies. Snow White, not the one that I'm the most concerned with. Actually, Mufasa's kind of the one that I'm most concerned with because I didn't really like the live action Lion King. And I really was banking on them doing an animated version of Mufasa. And I totally thought we were going to get that, and we didn't. So, hi, BV. BV, happy belated birthday, my friend. Let me know what movie you would like to do for the next watch party. I kind of already banked on doing, well, actually, I was going to throw out a couple ideas to you all and see which one you wanted to do. I'm clearly dressed for a Bug's Life. I took pictures right before this for a friend of mine who owns a company, small business company. I'll actually put her handle from Instagram in the chat. And she's amazing. She does headband. Well, I think mine was the only custom headband like that she's done in a while. But she's thinking about opening it up to custom. But she does do custom like name tag, keychains, ribbons, like bows for your hair. I'm trying to think what else she does, but really cute stuff. Obviously, you can tell like the attention to detail with this was really really great. Um, like look at the colors, and it's obviously Princess Ada. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted the picture already. Um, but the little it's so cute, and the color scheme, it's like it's perfect. It is Princess Ada. Let's see. I think Disney live actions is them trying to retell the same story but with a twist. Like we don't need the same story again. That's the point of a live action. Yeah, some of them it's kind of been like they just retell the story exactly how it is and may change a thing here or there. And then some of them it's like an actual origin story. Like the Cruella thing was pretty like as much as keeping my own opinion out of it, I didn't really like Cruella. However, I can appreciate that they kind of did something different with Cruella and we got an origin story. That was kind of fun. Maleficent, they did the same thing. I think Maleficent is probably the best of the live actions if I, had to pick one. But I'm excited. I like Snow White. I am a fan. So I'm going to go and watch it and hopefully it's good, but we'll see. Yes, everybody definitely shout out BB, give him a happy birthday. Okay, I see Disney doing lots of sequels, but once again, Disney did release a lot of original films that didn't perform well. Yeah, I mean, if we look at what are some of the ones that recently came out, Elemental, I don't know if Elemental did as well as they thought it was going to do. I know Luca didn't do as well as they thought it was going to do. Wish, I again, all these movies I liked, so just know that. Wish didn't do very well. um what else didn't do very well? I'm trying to think. And I mean well in terms of like Disney terms, right? Disney's numbers like didn't do pull in as much as they wanted, right? I love these Disney Mickey Mouse ears. Thank you. Yes, my friend. I'm really about like the small business. So please, if you're looking for something for yourself or for a friend, go check her out. She's really great. I would love to see a live action Disney remake of Disney's Tarzan. That would be really awesome. I agree with you, Scott. I have always said that Tarzan needs a live action because Tarzan, I think, was not appreciated in its time when it came out. And I think they could do a really cool live action with Tarzan. And I think it would land. Like, I think it would hit the right target audience. And I think it would do really, really well. Plus, I'm ready for some Disney Tarzan merch. Like, there's not enough Tarzan merch. Does anybody else agree with that? I'm excited for Snow White, especially for Rachel. Yeah, I like Rachel. I think Rachel has said some things that, I mean, I went back and looked at what she said, and I don't think anything she said was really like controversial. Like, I don't think it was enough to like get the uproar that it's gotten. I do agree on some of the things she said. I agree that like Snow White, is kind of it is an old school approach to things. And I think there's nothing wrong with kind of making a more modern twist to it. I think she could have I think she could have delivered and articulated it a little bit better. But I don't think anything she said was super extreme. And maybe I'm missing something. Maybe she said, like, I hate Disney, I hate Snow White. I don't know. I didn't hear any of that. I kind of just heard was stating that Disney's going to be taking a different approach and kind of telling this story, not focusing on Snow White falling for this prince that she doesn't even really know and the prince like chasing her. It's more so about like Snow White's journey, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, Snow White does go on kind of a huge journey. I mean, she has to run away. She's going through like the woods. She's obviously clearly not used to it. Snow White's clearly a homebody. She's clearly a girl of staying in her castle, and she's out in the woods being scared. She stumbles upon a cottage. She makes friends with these I was going to say 8 7 dwarves that she doesn't know, and we don't really get to see her develop too much of a relationship with them. So I don't think the dwarves are in the live action from what I remember, but I am kind of curious how they're going to do it, and that's all I'm gonna say on Snow White. But you're more than welcome to in the chat talk about Snow White. Let's see. I wonder if they're still planning on doing a live action night on Bald Mountain. I heard that too, and I haven't seen any development. I would love that. Chernabog needs a moment. I mean, isn't her words got twisted in the wrong impression? Yeah, I think everyone went a little hard on Rachel, if I'm being honest. And again, maybe I missed some clips. Maybe I didn't see her say, things that were more controversial, but I don't think anything she said was like super controversial. I don't know. Did you see they finally announced the opening date for Tiana's Bayou Adventure? I did. I'm super excited. I think it's November, right? I think they're just making us wait and wait and wait. I'm so excited. I also, by the way, was there the other day and I went on Haunted Mansion holiday and they started doing a virtual queue for it. And I actually kind of liked it. That I didn't think I would like that, but I liked the fact that there was a virtual queue. Western villain for Tarzan. I think instead of a normal leopard, I think the show have a Black Panther to play Saber the Weapon. Do you think we will be a good idea or just keep the traditional leopard? I mean, they'll probably change things up. They never ever stick to the exact script of the animated, so maybe they will change it up in terms of like the large cat that they select for that movie. I mean, the animal CGI in The Little Mermaid, I was trying to survive watching that. Yeah, and the thing is, I liked The Little Mermaid. My friend just asked me that. Did you like The Little Mermaid? And I was like, actually, I really did, but there were some things I could have done without. One of them was the CGI animals. I was not a fan of the CGI animals. I didn't like the song that Prince Eric sang, and I didn't like the song Scuttlebutt. Um, but I think it was beautiful. I thought it was really well done. It was overly CGI, but also like kind of to expect, like kind of to be expected. But the animals were kind of freaky. So, you know, did it say when the real life action of Snow White will be in theaters? Yeah, I believe it is next year. No, next year, 2025. Yeah, I am very excited for Frozen 3. So I love Frozen, and I love Frozen. I'm gonna leave it at I love Frozen. I'm a big Frozen gal. Okay, so two choices, friends, on like what we're watching. Choice number one is a Bug's Life. Choice number two was something I just stumbled across and was like, I haven't seen that in a while. The Brave Little Toaster. So if you want a Bug's Life, type the number one. If you want the Brave Little Toaster, type two, the number two. Wonder if your Asha Disney princess will age well. What did I say? I think I said she will be part of the Disney princess lineup. I think that's what I said. I do stand by that because I think that's what they're gonna have to do with her. Because I think the movie didn't do well, so I think in order to keep her relevant, although she's not a princess, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, and they always seem to make those decisions like way later. Let's see. We have 3 votes for A Bug's Life and 1 vote for The Brave Little Toaster. I'll keep it going for another minute. So type number 1 if you want A Bug's Life. Type number 2 if you would like to watch A Brave Little Toaster. BV, are you still in the chat? Can you let me know what movie you would like to watch so I can plan a watch party? Let me see if you messaged me back on Discord. I didn't get a message from BV, so we'll see. No, it's not successful. It's you can't overperform and you can't underperform. Um, if you're kind of like neutral, like you're like it's not that the movie flops and it's not that the movie like just does like Inside Out 2 numbers. It's like if the movie does well, like it's a good movie, was well received, then that's how that's only one little component of how they determine who is an official Disney princess. But like overperforming, the example is Frozen. Like those sisters, like the movies did really, really well. So they were their own franchise. They're not included in the Disney princess lineup. Sometimes every once in a while during like official Disney Princess Week, they'll like loop the sisters in with everybody, but they're their own thing. And then underperforming, a good example would be Kita from Atlantis, because unfortunately, when Atlantis came out, didn't do very well, and therefore Kita was not a part of the official Disney Princess lineup. I have a lot. Don't worry. I should make a video on like all my problems with the Disney Princess lineup because there are just so many heroines that I feel like should be included. Esmeralda is one of those that I'm like, how do we not have Esmeralda? I mean, come on, right? Anyways, we should do Descendants watch party one day. Okay, so Matthew, that was one of my other selections was The Rise of Red, the new Descendants, but I'm going to kind of hold off because I want to get I'm going to get like a red wig and go all out and we'll watch the new one together because I haven't seen the new one yet. I know. Hi, friend. In the Bat Loop. What's up, friend? Miss you. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. You know what I love about the TV show Once Upon a Time? I'm only reading myself like, I need to watch Once Upon a Time. I've never watched Once Upon a Time. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so it looks like it's A Bug's Life. I did kind of want to watch A Brave Little Toaster, but I'm also dressed for A Bug's Life, so we're gonna do it. Okay, I am starting the movie now. Let me get that stopwatch ready so you all know where we're going or where we're going. I think you can see it. There you go. I'm gonna make that smaller. Sorry, just started A Bug's Life. Go ahead and start your movie. Oh, and I saw you were online. It's been a minute. I know it has been a minute. I hope you're doing really well. I know it's late over there where you are. Guess what? And also, guess what? I just booked my flight to go to Florida, to Walt Disney World. How crazy is that? I'm going with my best friend. We're kind of knocking it out one thing right after the other. It's going to be kind of a wild trip. We're packing a lot in a few days, but it'll be fun. All right, I'm going to turn off my lights. I don't know if I could wear these with my ears. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Remember, feel free to keep talking in the chat with the community members that are here. I definitely would love for you guys to continue to get to know each other. And we have a few individuals who haven't been here in a while, so that's fun. Like Lindsay, Rodney, I haven't seen you both in kind of a while. Matthew, even you, I haven't seen you in a while either. Um, BB, put in the chat what movie you want to watch for your birthday so I can plan a watch party night. Why is it doing that? There you go. Don't look away. Start a poll. Oh, yeah, Princess Ada, the poor dear. Where's my, what are we going to do? Right. Hubba, hubba. What is it? Ah! They come, they eat, they leave. Who's allowed? All good, BB. I might do it sometime next week or the week after. So just let me know either in the chat or in Discord what you would like to watch. How do you feel about them taking the ride away from Animal Kingdom, A Bug's Life for Zootopia? I didn't hear about this. They're taking away. I didn't even know you guys had a Bug's Life ride. I wonder if I'm going to be able. I probably won't be able to see it, huh? When I'm there in January, it'll be gone. I'm so sad because they got rid of our Bugs Land like years ago for Marvel. Okay, who is your favorite circus bug? Please write it in the chat. Who from the circus bugs is your favorite? So you have Heimlich, you have Rosie, that's a spider. Gypsy is like the moth butterfly. Manny is the praying mantis. What do they call the ladybug? What's his name? Why am I blinking? Ladybug's name in Bug's Life. Francis. How do I forget Francis? What are the little roly polies? Tuck and roll? Tuck. I want to say tuck and roll. Maybe I'm right. Tuck and roll. Who's your favorite circus bug? Please let me know. The walking stick? Let's tuck and roll. I was right. Tuck and roll. Walking stick. A Bug's Life. What is the stick's name? Slim. Slim is the walking stick. There you go. And we got two Heimlichs in the chat. I think my favorite is what's Dim? Is Dim the dung beetle? Dim don't wanna go. I'm gonna say it's between. I have three. Can I put three? Those are my three favorites. I can't just pick one. I love this movie so much. Fun fact, do you all remember Hayden Panettiere? She is the voice of Dot. And this is when she was a little girl. Super cute. And obviously, Princess Ada is Julia Louis-Dreyfus, which we all know as Elaine from Seinfeld. Hopefully, you know who that is. Heimlich, Dim, Francis, really good. Like, there's so many good ones because I'm like, oh, Slim's good too. Tuck and Roll are hilarious. Um, in the chat, what was the most random movie announcement to you? Like, what movie were you like that they announced at D23 that you were like, oh, I didn't think we would ever see another version of that movie? Mine was Incredibles 3. I did not think we were going to get another Incredibles movie. Hayden Panettiere's brother, right? I think is who you're talking about, Lindsay. Yeah, I heard that too. Toy Story 5, I was not shocked about Toy Story 5, my friend. If you go back to one of my very first videos on this channel, it was like my second, third, maybe even my first video on here. I predicted that there was going to be a Toy Story 5. However, what I predicted what would happen in Toy Story 5, I think I'm wrong. But because by the looks of the little photo we got, that's not what I predicted would happen. But I did think that there would be another Toy Story, and I still think there will be a Toy Story after Toy Story 5. I think there will also be like a prequel, not a prequel, yeah, prequel, but like an origin story of Woody. I think Woody deserves his standalone film. Oh my gosh, Flick is a mess. Flick. Oh, if you haven't already, please leave a thumbs up on the chat on the video. Just give it a little thumbs up. Just an update for you all. I know I was supposed to be on here doing watch parties regularly again, but there were a lot of tests. Not a lot, but technically there's two tests. But within the two tests I have to take, there's three components to each. So technically six tests that I have to take, and I am just completely overwhelmed with studying. And I've kind of just gotten in my head about it, and just I don't know. I just like, yeah, I've gotten in my head a lot and haven't felt super confident. So I wanted to focus a lot more on my channel and kind of come back to creating stuff. And then it just was like, I'm trying to accomplish that at the same time. And yeah, so you all probably know, just being super overwhelmed, and maybe you're a perfectionist too, like myself. So you're like really, you know, you know how that is. I don't even need to explain it. But if you're a perfectionist, you get it. Freakier Friday. Was that a movie they announced? Oh yeah, because they had said they were gonna do another one, right? And the same cast was like returning. Do you read the Disney Twisted Tale books? Allie, I've only read one of them. Which one do I need to read? Because it sounds like you're asking me because you know of some good stuff. So let me know which one I need to read. I look stupid to you. Would I be down here looking for it? You don't smell like the queen. Thanks, Jimmy. Just overwhelmed right now. It's probably the best way to describe it. I'm very in my head right now. I'm getting in my own way, essentially. Eat the food. I would kill you. Understand me. I said, do you understand me? Um, yes, I do recommend. I just can't speak to it too much, Allie, because I've only read one, and the one I read was which one was it? The Little Mermaid one, the Ursula one. But I do recommend it. I think a lot of Disney fans would recommend it. I just haven't read too many of them. What do you mean they're rebooting Gargoyles? Ah, stop! I love Gargoyles. No one ever knows. I've shown you little Demona. I think I've shown you Demona before. I, Scott, you're playing with me with that. I love Gargoyles. I hope that's true. I didn't see anything for that, so I feel like you're playing with me. I didn't think Gargoyles had enough of a fan base to ever try to bring it back. I was a fan. I was a very loyal fan. But before the last leaf falls. Wow. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. It's not something I would think Disney would remake, but I'm here for it. Y'all, my ears are so cool. I like never want to take them off. You did. I think a live action Toy Story would be kind of creepy if I'm being honest, because I already don't like how CGI animals look. I don't think I'm gonna like how CGI toys look. I'm not going to Oogie Boogie Bash, sadly. I went last year. I did like a big group costume with my friends. We were all Disney princesses as witches. And I went the year before that. And I just feel like I always spend so much money at Oogie Boogie Bash that I don't know. I was like, do I need to spend more money? Also, I am going to Walt Disney World in January, so I'm trying to be a little bit more strategic with my spending, you know. Would it also be creepy if A Bug's Life would be a live action? I think it would. Don't you think? I think it'd be a little creepy. Okay, let's see if you all can spot a four-leaf clover. Let's see. Let me know if you see one. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of creepy, Lindsay. That's my opinion. I mean, who knows? I would like to see A Bug's Life 2. Like, I would like them to do an animated version of A Bug's Life and just continue on with like a different story. I think that would be super fun. Yeah, Jimmy, I have done that before. It's been years though. I haven't done that in a long time. Allie, that's such a good idea. I've never even thought about that. I don't really have a lot of Disney stuff throughout my room. It's kind of all in this like corner that I've made like my office area. It's so sad, my little office area. But I definitely could do a video and like show you all of the things, all of the little trinkets. That would be a cool idea. The circus, love this part. Mhm. The flies. The flies, I think, make this whole entire film so funny. Candy corn. Gypsy? Yes, of course. That's like my favorite part. Stage is the other way, dear. Yes, of course. Nice, Jimmy. Those are some cool Funko Pops. I really like your Disney fan fiction videos. Oh, Allie, you're so sweet. You're like reminding me of all the things that I still have to do. Fan fictions. I have a fan fiction that's unfinished. Well, I shouldn't say it's unfinished. It's pretty much finished. I just have to add like the ending. But I did a Nightmare Before Christmas fan fiction and I never finished it. Hey, it's never too late. You're so right. I promise it's there. Like it's on paper, and it's not fully finished yet, but it's there. But you're right. I need to do it. It was really fun. I actually really enjoy writing fan fictions because it's whatever I want it to be, and that's so fun. Could you do a live stream talking about other Disney remakes you will love to see one day? Ah, I could do a live stream just talking about movies. That definitely that sounds like fun. I love that the manager of the circus is a flea. PT flea. It's so beautiful. Who ordered the poo poo platter? Bye, Lindsay. Have a good night. So nice to see you. I'll definitely see you soon. I think we need to do one for BV's birthday coming up. Well, his birthday already passed, but we'll do one to celebrate his birthday soon. You can't see me? Oh no. Can you hear me? Weird. Hmm. That was not a flattering angle. Totally went to my camera on my computer and I'm like, all right, let's see. There we go. Is it back? Okay. I don't know. That's so weird. I didn't do anything to it. A little sensitive. Let me know if it happens again. I'm so sorry. Oh no, what happened? Will you help us? You fired! That's funny. I never noticed that. Okay, everybody, let's go. Break a leg. Wow, you're vicious. It's so funny. He thinks these are like killer bugs and they're like actors. If they decide to do a Bugs Life 2, what do you think they should do? Hmm. I think they could do something like what they did in this one, but obviously everyone's going to be older. Dot will be like, oh, you know what they could do is like Princess Ada and Flick have like an offspring. Um, and then I don't know. I don't know. I guess it is really hard when you think about it. It is really hard to like come up with like original ideas, you know? It's like what could they do that would be different from this one so that it's like a different kind of story, you know? It's kind of hard to think of an original idea like for A Bug's Life too. Like, what would they do? What would be their plot? What would the plot be? Oh, I mean, maybe something to do with humans, because technically, like, they don't have anything to do with humans in this first one. That would be kind of interesting. Like, maybe the land has changed so much that the ants have to move to a different location and they have to cut, they're like forced to essentially go into people's backyards. Like, they have to rebuild their colony. And then what would be interesting is then, because everyone's had ants in their house, right? Like ants start to come into like the house and have interactions with humans. That would be kind of fun and interesting. Bye, BV. Don't lose your money. Have fun. And happy birthday, belated birthday again. And please let me know in the Discord what movie you want to watch. I don't know. I feel like Wally. I think they should leave Wally alone, and I almost feel like they should leave Ratatouille alone because they're just such masterpieces. It's like I don't know if they should continue with another story. I don't know. Although Ratatouille would be fun just because of the way it ended with Remy kind of running his own restaurant. That was kind of fun. Knock them dead. So, Allie, interestingly enough, I was doing some research for just like Nightmare Before Christmas, just to know more about it. I think it's in my. I made a video of 5 fast facts about Nightmare Before Christmas, and apparently there was talks of a sequel, and it was supposed to be if Jack stumbled into like, because you know how the different doors on the trees were symbolizing a different holiday. It was supposed to be Jack getting lost in like St. Patrick's Day, like that land. um so I don't know, I think like a Nightmare Before Christmas 2 would be kind of fun if they went off of the book that they wrote. It was called A Pumpkin Queen, and it was kind of focusing on Sally, who had become, a queen, obviously, because she's with Jack. That would be kind of fun to see them turn that into a movie. Second grade class. The poor caterpillar is. I don't know if I answered you though, Allie, but basically, I don't think they'll make another one, but they might because it is Disney. You never know. What movie? We are watching A Bug's Life. I thought I pinned it. Maybe I did not. So if you have Disney Plus, just go ahead and pull that up on your device. And we are about 38 minutes in. I have it on that stopwatch on the screen. Um, but yeah, you can't really see. I'm wearing some Bug's Life ears, trying to really get into the mood. But yeah, we're 38 minutes deep into A Bug's Life. Was the book good? Yes, it was really good. I highly recommend it. I'm a huge Sally fan, so if you like Sally, definitely recommend reading it. Bye. BYOB. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, it's a music video series. So there are two more that are coming out. I don't know when, but be on the lookout because it gets better and better and better. Warriors. Ah, I couldn't tell. There's so many good one-liners in this. Tweet, 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 tweet. Mhm. Heimlich stuck. How brave. You know what? I'm not very excited about Zootopia 2. Wasn't super into Zootopia 1. That's going to rock some people, I'm sure, in the chat. They're going to be like, "What? You're not a fan of Zootopia?" And I don't know why. It wasn't like I liked it, but it didn't really, I don't know. It didn't really like I watched it probably 2 times and that was about it. Like I didn't come back to it. And it just goes to show you, like, we all, that's why, we have such different movies that come out because we do not all have the same taste. There's something for everybody. But sweet. I'm pretty pumped for Moana 2. I am pretty pumped. I have a feeling Moana 2 is going to be even better than Moana 1. I just have a feeling. What was that? Say that again. I love when he comes back to kiss her. Bye. Mhm. Mhm. I don't know. That's a good question, Jimmy. I don't think so, but who knows? I don't think so, though. There is a Twisted Tale about Sally. Another Sally book? I am here for it. I just bought the Sally ears at Disneyland like 2 weeks ago. There were really cute ones that came out. They have a little needle. It's really cute. Little needle on the ear. Um, and my friend was at the park, and I was like, "Hey, can you get this for me? I don't know when I'm going to go back in." And sometimes some of that stuff just like flies off the shelf, and if you don't get it, then you who knows if you'll see it again. Oh, that's so cute. If Sally discovered Christmas Town instead of Jack, that's so cute. I wonder what would happen if Sally's so gentle. I wonder if she would try to like be a part of them there, like try to blend in and be part of Christmas land. You're fired. Yay. I don't have them with me. I don't have them with me. I'll show you next time though, Allie. I don't have them with me, sadly. As sad as that is. They're down in my car actually because I just wore them. But they're super cute. I'll try if you can remind me after the movie. I can pull up a picture online. I'll show you. They're so cute. They have like her dress pattern on the ears, and then the bow is like her skin color, so it's blue, but it has the stitching because obviously she has stitches. And then on the ear, it has the little needle, like a little needle that you use to sew. It's really cute. Hi, Erin. I don't know why my pins didn't work. We're watching A Bug's Life, and we're about 52 minutes in. So it's like right after they built the bird. I think you've seen the movie before. No, not much, Erin. We're just kind of chatting and hanging out. A lot of like D23 information came out, like new movies and lands and things like that. So, kind of talking about that. And I was showing off my Bugs Life ears because my friend made me some ears. And I don't know, I was kind of in the spirit already to watch Bugs Life. So, and Aaron, BB stopped by, but BB's in Vegas gambling. So, next watch party, we'll have to do BB's actual birthday stream. And then, Aaron, yours is next, right? On the 24th? What movie do you want to watch, or do you want time to think about it? Does anyone else get attacked by mosquitoes? Like, I already have like 3 new bites. I'm like, ugh. Cucaracha, la cucaracha, la 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 la. La, 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 la. If only grasshoppers would really use mosquitoes to play darts so that the mosquitoes would leave us alone. Yes, Aaron, let me know. I love that Hopper is getting a massage from a centipede. Go away. You don't even like rain. I think they're gonna put Avatar Land. Um, I've heard rumors that they're taking away the Monsters Inc. ride and they're going to put it there, in the back, so like behind Hollywood Studios, which would kind of also make sense because I don't know where else in the park that land would make sense. And they do have a lot of room over there. Or who knows? Maybe they'll take out the theater and put it there, the Hyperion, because I don't think anything's. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. The Hyperion's just like sitting there. Then they'll all might stand up. If they ever find that out, it's about keeping those ants in line. Grasshoppers. Super. I wonder if grasshoppers in like real life are like aggressive insects because I feel like in the movie, obviously they make grasshoppers aggressive, right? I don't feel like a grasshopper in real life is like aggressive, but maybe I'm wrong. Widow, widow. What's the worst bug to you? You know what's kind of weird? I kind of am okay with bugs. I like bugs. I save spiders. I don't kill spiders. Um, I think it's between a mosquito, a cockroach, and a fly. Those are mosquitoes because they bite me. Flies because they're just ugh. Like anytime I see a fly land on something and it does this little hand, oh, gross. And then cockroaches too. Cockroaches, I have like this weird, like just I'm not even. It's like it's an involuntary like response where I just like feel like I'm gonna vomit and I get like goosebumps if I see a cockroach. So those are the worst bugs that I think. What about you? What everybody, you can chime in. What is the worst bug to you that you cannot stand? If you see it, you will freak out or yeah. All bugs but ladybugs? Really? You don't like all of them? Ladybugs are cute. I like ladybugs. Have you seen him? Are you excited to move, Aaron? What part of Florida? Not that I know Florida really well, but what part of Florida are you moving to? You lied to me. Like an idiot. Don't come back. Kissimmee. I don't know where that is. Let me look that up. Aphie. Aw, Aphie the aphid. Oh no, I'm not trying to download it. Oh, I see where it is. It's not that far from Orlando. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your cats. That's really sad. So are they going to go to a new home then? I hope. Is there a way that like you could still see them potentially? Like, uh, the grasshoppers. This movie looks really good, considering it's the second Pixar film that's ever been released. And it was a while ago that it was released. It looks really good. Quick, to the clubhouse. Cool. Allie, that's so exciting! Ah, you're gonna have so much fun. Do you have any questions for when you go? It's really not that hard to navigate, to be honest. I think people like a common misconception is that it's like uh, hard to like know where you are and navigate, but it's very small. It's a small part compared to like uh, Walt Disney World, and I feel like Knott's Berry Farm might even be bigger. I don't know. Happy anniversary, Jimmy. I used one for the Haunted Mansion holiday. And essentially, you just kind of like hop onto the queue. I'm gonna see if I can look at it right now for you. I think you only really, if I'm being honest, the only two you really need the virtual queue for is Haunted Mansion Holiday because it does get pretty busy, and Rise of the Resistance if you did want to do that. But basically, just make sure you have the app downloaded, link your ticket to the app. There's a way to do that. It'll have you probably before you even link your ticket, enter in like your email, make up a password, then you can link your ticket. So that way you're already like you have everything on your phone, it's on the app, it's ready to go. Um, Let me see if it'll show me. Yeah, so when you're on the app, you press like the home button. And on the home button, you scroll down just a little bit right after it tells you the hours of the park. It says virtual queue and it says join a virtual queue. So you'll click on that. Um, and then it'll give you like, is it your ticket or is it like, is you can link other people's tickets to your app as well. So like if you want to have everybody's ticket on like just your phone or something, that way you're all together, you can book the whole party together. Um, you'll go to the virtual queue, you'll find the attraction, it'll have the attractions listed. So like right now it says for me, Disneyland Park Haunted Mansion Holiday, now boarding groups 280 to 300. But no, normally underneath this, it'll ask you like join virtual queue. So as soon as you get there, Ali, like keep your app open, go to the virtual queue, and join a boarding group if you do want to do like those two. Every other ride, you definitely can just stand by. It never gets too crazy. Um, but if you want, to kind of just cruise through the day in general, you can do the Genie. What is they call it now? Genie Plus. Um, oh no, they call it a Lane multi pass. Lightning Lane multi pass, and you can add that on for $30. But I don't think you need it. But if you want to and you want to cruise through the day and just get on everything really quickly, you can do that. Didn't Haunted Mansion just come back? I don't think it was open in July. From what I know, it was just reopened, but I think the longer they have it, the better, to be honest, because I think so many people travel to come and ride the ride while it's like that. But I will say, I love what Haunted Mansion is. It's like original as well. I hope that helped, Ali. If you need me to repeat anything, let me know. But um, Or if you need me to write it in the chat, I can do that. And you can kind of take a picture, a screenshot or something of it. Oh, yeah, end of July. That's fine. I feel like that makes sense. Thank you for explaining. It helps. Oh, good, good, good. If you have any other questions, let me know because I do know a lot just because I go so much and I used to work there. So sometimes I have little pieces of useful information. What's your top things to do during Halloween time other than Oogie Boogie Bash? I wouldn't be able to go to that. Definitely Haunted Mansion Holiday. I would definitely try your best to get on it. I would say taking a picture with Blinky, the big pumpkin that they have right when you enter the park. Sometimes they have like themed food. That's kind of fun. I don't know if this is, I believe this is during October. They turn Space Mountain into like villains. Maybe that was an after hour event. But sometimes they change the theming of Space Mountain. So keep an eye on that. Um, what else? I'm trying to think what else. I think you have to be, I remember seeing like a Halloween parade, but I don't know. I feel like that was an after hours event as well. Trying to remember. And I'm trying to think if there's anything in California Adventure. Nothing I can think of too much that you can actually like go to and do. It's more so like the decorations. That's what is fun about everything is like the decorations. Um, and like themed food. That's usually like the two big ones. And the Halloween Haunted Mansion holiday. Shutting up. Ali, are you going to California Adventure as well or just Disneyland? So during in Disney California Adventure, this has nothing to do with Halloween, but if it's open by the time you go, and it should be, um, it's called what is it called? I want to say Animation Academy, but I don't think that's the right word. The whole building, what it's called. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. So when you enter the park, Disney California Adventure, you go to the left and you go down Hollywood Boulevard and you can go into this place. Um, what did they call it? I guess they don't have like a name necessarily, but there's things in it that you can do that are super fun. So there's Animation Academy where like you'll sit in a room and you get like a paper and a pencil and there's an animator, like an actual animator, who's talking and like showing you on screen, like step by step, how to draw different characters. So that's fun. You can meet Elsa and Anna in there. I don't know if you're a big Frozen person, but they have a meet and greet with Elsa and Anna. And then they used to have this fun, and they took it away. It was my favorite, Belle's Library. They took it away. It's not there anymore. And then the other thing they have is called Turtle Talk with Crush. And it's like a little show. You go in and it's ocean themed, and you sit down, and it's an interactive show with Crush. So I highly recommend that. And you also stay cool, especially if you go and it's a hot day. You can easily spend like 40 minutes, 30 minutes in there. It's really fun. The bird. The bird will work. You're an ant. Hmm. Um, yeah, I think they only have Halloween characters really um during Oogie Boogie Bash, but they do have like I know Mickey and Minnie and like all them. They're dressed up super cute during October, like they're dressed in little costumes. So you'll definitely get that. But like all of the rare, characters, you have to pay for like an after hours event. Bed knobs and broomsticks is a great choice, Erin. Just saying. There's also The Descendants, which I know you love The Descendants. And we almost watched tonight. I gave everybody an option between Bugs Life or Brave Little Toaster. And I feel like you said you liked Brave Little Toaster. Maybe I'm making that up. But what's your number one favorite Pixar film? Toy Story 2. And the grasshoppers leave. I love when the ants fight back. Let's go. Bed knobs for sure. You're welcome to sit on it, Erin. You don't have to decide right now. If you're like, I kind of want a few days to think. To the cannon. I'm the only stick with eyeballs. The bird, the real bird. Hello, girls. Thanks, Jimmy. We're happy to have you here. It's always nice in the chat. We never have any like mean people or angry people. I've noticed it's very nice. There are other chats where they don't have the same luxury. What's your favorite Halloween foods in the park? Does it all change? I think it kind of changes. But I like anything pumpkin. And I feel like last year, maybe I'm wrong, but they had like a pumpkin cold brew. That was pretty good. And I know there's always like a themed churro. No fire! Heimlich in his cocoon. Oh, my wings! Dun, 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 dun. So good. I'm done. Is everybody done? My 5 friends that are here. Oh, these headphones, I need new headphones. It's always hurt when I take them off. How did that go? I really hope that was nobody's first time watching A Bug's Life, right? But, anyways, oh, me, I'm starting to yawn already. Ah, thank you so much for being here tonight. I had a really good time. I love A Bug's Life. Thank you for joining me. We should be doing a watch party next week. We have kind of back-to-back ones. One for BB, whose birthday just passed, and then one for Aaron, whose birthday is coming up on the 24th. So we will definitely plan for those. I think that's kind of it for now. Does anybody have anything they want to say or a question before we log off for tonight? Me with these little ears just pop, 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 pop. It was so fun. I agree. I love sitting here. I definitely need to get back on it so that all of our regulars can come back and know when. I also did this one kind of late. I think I tried to do it at like 7 p.m. because all of our East Coast friends it's time for them to go to bed. But I will see you all in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful night. Please be on the lookout. I don't know if YouTube indicates when I'm on here. I've heard sometimes like people put the alarm on so that they get in notification, but I don't know if it's working. So just keep your eyes out. If you're not on Discord, please. Is there a way, Aaron? Do you happen to know if we can send like a link for the Discord on here before I end this stream? If you're not on Discord, you can get on Discord, and then that way you really will know when I'm coming on here because I always give everyone a heads up on Discord. Good night, Allie. That's okay if we don't have the link. That's okay. Just be on the lookout. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you so much for being here. Stay safe, okay? Good night.